WBBF, ek is mal daaroor, altyd lekker lag as jy dit kyk. Nou weet julle, ek sien altyd uit na Vrydag, nie net omdat dit Bokvrydag is nie, maar ook omdat ons karre gesels. En saam met ons vanoggend is Ciro en Gavin van OverdriveTV.co.za om ons meer te vertel oor twee high-end motors, soos hulle sê, die Porsche 911 en die Peugeot RCZ. Goeiemôre guys. Goeiemôre guys. Good morning guys.
Goeiemôre,
Sorry, I thought you guys, you know Afrikaans, you should be picking it up by now, huh?
Yeah, we're getting there.
You're getting there, you get it.
You teach me Afrikaans, I'll teach you about cars. But
Right. Hey, it's a good one. It's a good one. So, anyways, guys, you guys are bringing two high-end cars to the table today.
Yes, one of which we've actually driven, but the one we're starting with is the Porsche 911.
Okay.
Exactly. Now, some car news for you, I suppose. Yesterday, pictures of the 2011 Porsche 911 leaked onto the internet, and here it is. We do have an image of it. It's got a pop-up there, and. Now look, I'm a self-confessed car nerd, and I would need about 3 weeks to tell the difference between this 911 and the 911 it replaces. And we've got an image of that as well, and yeah.
That's quite an interesting fact, because they kept that shape. Why did they keep the Porsche shape like it is?
Well, they've essentially kept that classic 911 shape since the early 70s. And I have a theory on this, because now bear with me here. I think the Porsche 911 is similar to the Bumblebee, because according to the laws of nature, the Bumblebee should not be able to fly. Its wingspan isn't big enough for its body. And by the same token, a Porsche 911 should not be able to go around a corner, because you have a heavy engine strapped all the way over the rear axle, so you're basically driving a giant overpowered pendulum. So you shouldn't be able to go around a corner. But I reckon the German engineers at Porsche spend so much time getting that car dynamically perfect and fighting the effects of physics that they just run out of time to do anything with the bodywork. So what you have is a car that looks the same as the last one, but will handle better, be dynamically better.
Now, they have thrown a better range of engines in. You do get more power as these things go, more power, better economy, etc., etc. Starting off with about 350 horsepower in the standard model. And unfortunately, we don't have prices for the South African market yet. I mean, it's very, very fresh to market, but we'll bring those to you when we do.
And what about the insides? Did that change at all, or is it also
a little bit,
similar?
What they've done is the bigger Porsche, the four-door Panamera. They've taken a lot of the interior from that and moved it down into the 911. So you're going to get an interior which is just a lot higher grade,
a lot more luxurious.
It's going to be great in there, really is.
And I mean, they are built as the supercar that you can drive every day, so that won't change. Great cars, but they do look the same.
And you said the price is not out for South Africa yet.
Not yet, which is probably a good thing. It's quite early in the morning, so.
I don't want to shock you with those.
Alarm South Africa just yet,
Okay. So the other interesting car, the Peugeot RCZ.
We've driven this one.
You've driven this one, all right. But that looks similar like to the Audi TT.
Exactly,
all right,
correct,
so talk a bit about this one.
Now, I mean, I absolutely loved it.
I loved it. Not quite as much as Ciro did.
Why is that?
Well, I think I'm going to be accused of being a sizist again. I think I'm too big for these cars. I felt quite cramped in it. If you see in the pictures that we're showing, it's got this curved, kind of beautifully sculpted roof, and I think it's got that bulb just so people like me's head can fit in the car.
So at least you fit in.
Yes, I do fit in, which is I just fit in.
Now, obviously, I don't have that problem. To me, it feels like the Peugeot engineers made a mold of my body without me realizing, and then built a car around me.
And
that's what it feels like.
And what a beautiful car they built around you, Ciro, really. It really is nice, strikingly looking. It looks like almost nothing on the road. And hats off to Peugeot for saying, you know what, we're going to make something memorable, we're going to make something that looks incredible, and we're going to sneak it past the board of directors somehow and get it onto the road. Yeah.
I completely agree. You know, car manufacturers bring out concept cars which look amazing, and they look like they're from 2020. This looks like a concept car that made it into reality. And when you're outside your local Pick and Pay and you're parked next to a herd of beige Korean cars, it looks like it's from another planet, basically.
I'm pretty sure what happened was the French designers looked at an Audi TT and they thought, no, this guy is wrong, maybe moves that over there, moves that over there, and voila, that is lunch. And that's, and there's your RCZ. I believe that's honestly what happened, and it's a striking looking car.
Now, it's not as well put together as an Audi. You were complaining about the key, Gav?
Yeah, it just felt a bit flimsy, the key. And also, another thing, again, it's a space thing, but if you push the seat all the way back, the driver's seat, I could actually feel the driver's seat pushing into the rear seats.
Really?
So don't give me rear seats. If I want to, and also, if I want to hear leather rubbing against leather, I'm sure there's clubs I could go to in Berlin. Exactly. So I don't want to hear that in the morning. It's a disconcerting sound.
Now, you're probably wondering what this is like to drive.
Yes.
Because
please, let's get that.
I think there's probably 3 words I would use to describe it. It's flat, controlled, purposeful.
Okay.
It feels so squat on the road. It feels like it's tied down to the road. It's very wide. You've got a wheel in each corner. It's got that sort of go-kart type handling to it. And I think my favorite part about the car is the gear shift. It's what's called a short throw box. So there's basically a much shorter distance between each gear, so you can change gear a bit quicker.
Yeah.
And I would go so far as to say it's probably one of the best gearboxes I've experienced since the TTRS, and I'd even go so far as to say maybe the R8. It just feels purposeful, great. Car's light and quick. I even took it via Hout Bay to work, and I must point out my office is 1.2 k's from my front door, so I took the long way around, and that can only be a good thing. So.
Perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Well, it seems like you guys are very impressed by the Peugeot.
Yeah.
So great stuff.
Certainly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let us know on Facebook which of these cars you prefer, the Peugeot or the Porsche 911. Let us know. We would love to hear. But you guys, right now, we came up with a brilliant initiative on how to keep the Bok spirit alive. And Katzen Liesel has got more on